Hey everyone, my name is Brian. You may know me as twinEgoist. This is what I hope to be a full LP of Deus Ex Human Revolution, the director's cut. I've never done this before, so this is a bit of an experiment for me. I chose this game because I played through it a couple times. I've beaten it. I really enjoy it. It's something really close and near and dear to my heart. So I hope that if you've played this game before, maybe I can share some new insight with you and we can have a good time. And if you've never seen this game before, I hope you encourage you to maybe go out and buy it or learn a bit more about it. Or if it's a game that you never really wanted to play, maybe you can enjoy it through me. So I'm going to be starting raw off the game here, right from the very beginning. I'm going to try not to talk over some of the story stuff and let you maybe hear it a bit. So this is kind of neat. These are the three difficulties. Tell me a story, give me a challenge, give me Deus Ex. Because I've never played this with someone watching, I'm going to stay on give me a challenge. This is like the basic default story mode. This kind of makes it super easy. So if you want to just go through for the story, which is a great story, so I mean it's nice that they have this option. I could probably do this, but it would require some flagrant abuse of the quick load, quick save button. So I'm going to start here. So this is the intro, loading up here. We get, like, who has a statue like that and is not evil? Like, that is super fucking creepy. So we're gonna have our evil overlord conversation here with the faceless men.
Is everything in place?
Almost.
What do you mean, almost?
I have spoken with Montreal.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this is actually really great to play through again. Things you're kind of confused about now become super crystal clear at the end.
And the clinics?
We control them most things. They will do as
This is your classic, it opens up and you have no idea what the fuck these guys are talking about, but by the end, kind of everything clicks into place, and I think that's one of the hugest strengths of this game. It's so awesome.
next month. But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive that given more time,
No. By going public with this discovery, Seraph is forcing our hand.
the world will not change overnight just because David
Just drips of conspiracy.
Our biochip is ready.
I thought you said you were close.
Finding the correct nerve interface has proven more challenging than anticipated. Fortunately, thanks to David, I now know where to look.
And in Washington tonight, crowds continue to gather in front of the Capitol. Most are demanding that Congress severely restrict efforts to alter the human body's abilities.
So just here's your dump of information. People making themselves into robots. Who doesn't want to be a robot? So everyone's kind of nervous.
Available to all. Seraph Industries researchers are set to arrive in Washington tomorrow to defend their claim. But for tonight, this is Eliza Casal reporting to you live.
With all due respect, Major, I'll expect 2 security details waiting for us, on the tarmac. No, we won't be going through the terminal, it's too exposed. Yes. I'm glad you understand. Good night, idiot.
So probably the best thing about Jensen is his sick-ass coat.
No, not for me, it isn't. But you keep pulling on that necklace, Dr. Reed, and you're gonna break it. Come on, Meg. You've defended your research before.
That was different. Then it was all just theories. But this discovery, Adam, it's big. Kepler big. Rosetta's
What is in her hair? I never really figured that out. I guess, like,
They'll wanna
the
know
art
how
style of
bad
this
it
game is apparently, like, neo-Renaissance inspired, but I can't figure out that hair clip.
Adam, you're there. Good, good.
You need something, boss?
Yeah, I want to go over your security plans for Washington before we leave. You and your team ready to go, Megan?
Almost, David. We're just rechecking data.
Well, make it snappy. We have to actually be in Washington before you can dazzle all those federally appointed know-it-alls.
I hate it when he does that. Come on, I'll walk you part way.
You pretty much your first-person view, nifty, kind of go up in there. Now you can dick around in your office, and she just gets like is super impatient with you. Like, I'm gonna read the newspaper.
In a second.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna comment on these newspapers. Like, I guess it's supposed to be like sci-fi, like a portable tablet that just. I don't know what's supposed to be going on, but like you can find these in out in the world in like newspaper stands. It's like they can't iPads, just disposable iPads. Is that how far we come in the future? So like this is a lot of detail here. I don't know if it actually means anything, but we're just gonna go ahead and follow her. And then we get our walk through the level. You can look around.
This lab is for authorized personnel.
You know, again, it's kind of a neat way to dump
What did
info
mean
on
back
you.
there, Meg? About how you found it.
Nothing. It's just my nerves talking.
There's something I should know about this place, about Sarif.
Megan,
Hold on.
we're still getting biochemical fluctuations across the artificial flow cells.
Okay. But the increased neural peptides coming from the PDOT cluster could be throwing off your calibrations.
Right. I'll double check that.
Now, I'm no expert, but I've actually read about
Steamboat David.
some of the stuff and like actually connecting artificial limb to nerve endings and stuff, like to create an actual replacement limb. Apparently, some of this stuff is pretty spot on for a video game. So, I mean, I'm not gonna quote it in a scientific article, but it seems like they definitely did some of their research, which is kind of neat. Always an appreciative detail.
I'll ask David to consider it.
So there's just like a shit ton of foreshadowing here. You'll figure it out.
You overthink everything, Adam. The work we're doing is good. We're helping people overcome their physical limitations.
Like with robot legs.
Except most of our clients seem to be DOD.
It's not all military. We work with teachers, doctors, construction workers.
Damn it! Watch it, Eddie. Those boxes are worth more than your salary.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
You almost ready?
Washington? Huh.
She's not a pleasant character. I shouldn't call her a bitch. That might be a bit much, but
Dr. Sevchenko was telling me you've made progress.
look at this guy's robo-arm.
Thanks to Vasily, actually.
As I was saying, sir, the Typhoon uses a modified combat chassis like the one I'm wearing. But I've improved it.
Not really a whole lot to do here. Like I said, it's on rails. I'm not actually touching anything here. I can look around though, like I said. Oh, there's a meeting going on in there. Yeah, you'll want to see this. This is cool. I don't get how that's really all that advanced tech in the future. Like it's 2027.
I'm afraid I have to run, but
Like
Vasily has all
we could probably launch a bunch of ball bearings, couldn't we?
You're right. The teacher would just love having one of those things.
You're missing the point. Defense contracts keep us afloat, but neural augmentations that make you think faster, react quicker, they can really improve a life. Everybody's lives. David's talked about it for years.
Yeah, he is a talker.
He's a good man. Admit it, Adam. A part of you likes him.
No, I like everyone, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, right.
This is kind of neat. This is one of the only times the camera shifts like this into this non-third or first-person view. And then I don't think they ever use that again.
Diane's office. I forgot to leave her a key so she can walk Kubrick. He's gotten big, you know. Keeps knocking over all my plants.
Did you destroy that vase yet?
I moved it. And I fenced in the yard. Like you always said you were going to.
Yeah, never got around to that. Sorry.
And look at that Detroit skyline.
About a lot of things.
So I'm an idiot. I didn't pick up on this the first time.
There's
But
something-
their exes, I had to find like an email like an hour into the game that spelt it out.
Richard.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I'd better hurry. See you at the helipad, Adam.
Sure.
I like his jacket.
Did I interrupt something, Jensen?
Fix that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find the loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. Want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
Ex-SWAT, and you'd be surprised. Sarif has to see you too.
Athena. She wants me to show her how to track our scientist-implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
So yeah, he's your dick rival character. Look at his butt.
Go right in, Adam. He's waiting.
This is the newest in encrypted GPL trackers. It transmits data.
Some more. I'm just like crawling along. Can't see my feet.
I want you, Darrow, in Washington, by my side.
The man doesn't jump for anyone. He's a Nobel Prize winner.
Senators love this guy, Lyle. The hearings will go much smoother with him there.
Now this is a swanky dig office.
Tomorrow. Everything in place?
Yes, sir. Capitol Police will escort us to the Hill, and then Federal Protection Services takes over.
Good, good. How's our girl holding up?
She's nervous.
All she has to do is show him her research. She explain it to you?
Not really into the whole science thing, boss.
It's incredible. All those purists out there accusing us of tampering with the natural order. When all Megan's done is...
Can you guess what the theme of this game is gonna be? Not tampering with God's work? Pretty much spelled out for you right here. Oh,
Environmental malfunction. Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
We better not take any chances. Not tonight. Use my elevator to get down there. You know the code?
Yeah, 0451.
Let me know what you find.
alright, and...
Athena, get someone to shut off that...
Nope, don't have control yet, back. Alright, here we go. Ready to go. And... 0451. Alright, we're in. Alright, into the elevator, and down to the labs.
Pritchard, where's Megan? She report in yet?
Her GPL implant shows her moving through the microchem labs. I think she's running.
Damn. Must have been a serious equipment failure. Can you get eyes on her?
I'm trying, but the intellicams aren't responding. There's interference coming from somewhere.
Of course everything's got to go wrong. You wouldn't have a game if everything didn't go wrong.
Pritchard?
And then I pull an assault rifle out of my asshole. Classic. Now, this game can be played almost entirely non-lethal, but I haven't figured out if this part counts yet. Oh, can I help this guy? Nope. Just watch him die. Not even a comment. This guy's dead. Anyone around the corner? I really like the cornering mechanics on this. You just go up against the wall. You can corner. You can crouch. You can roll across doorways. So shit's fucked. Everything's bad. Oh. Can I help this guy? Oh! Yep, I can only watch helplessly. You know, I always kind of wondered why Adam didn't have any lines here, like they didn't record any. Oh God! Or who is that guy? And of course this is your tutorial, so I'm gonna grab this. Drop that crate. Crouch. I am the world's greatest contortionist as I walk through vents. You know, super video game tropey, but you know, what are you gonna do? It exists in everything. So they're tearing through the lab. So there's those guys, so common sense says I should go after that guy with the gun for a hand. Okay, here's where combat starts. So again, gives you a kind of a, classic tutorial, gives you a souped up weapon. You can open doors with your mind. You know, you can roll across doors. Then you run in. Oh, get into cover. And then these creeps pop out of here. Oh, no, that's a guard. And laser sight is amazing. I don't think laser sights actually work like that. Like, there's no way to get around these guys unless you're being lethal. Like, I guess you're gonna run past them. So I think they don't count towards a non-lethal run. But I've never actually finished a non-lethal run, and I think you might see why. So more corpses. Shit's bad. Oh, check out my jump skills. Oh, that's rough. Hear people begging for their lives. So here's where the game, you get the stealth elements of it. Can't sneak in. And did I get all of them? I don't have my Soliton radar yet. No, and they're gonna come through this door. I think. No. More corpses everywhere. You were my coworker. I don't feel bad. I don't have any comments. Oh no! So my loyal security crew. Oh, this guy thinks I can save him. Nope. And she runs off. My loyal security crew, dead, and I can't do nothing. No tears. Oh, and then the door opens. I don't know why that was delayed. Worst security protocol on the earth. So, I mean, you can kind of run and gun in this game. Like, oh, no, you can't. Alright, well, I am literally eating crow right now. Luckily, this game autosaves. So here's my embarrassing moment of dying in the tutorial. I was gonna say, you can run and gun in this game, but it's very ineffective. There are augments to do it, but, like, they barely help. Like, stealthy and cover is really the only way to go. Like, the game gives you an option. Like, there's like rockets and huge anti-tank kind of weaponry. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. I am screwing the pooch here. I cannot do this. Well, I am pretty embarrassed right now, but that's what I get when that guy threw a flashbang at me. I'll start up here. There we go. I've never been a big fan of this assault rifle. Oh. There we fucking go. Alright. So this is pretty much stream of conscious. Like, I'm just going here, so you will see me die. Hopefully not a lot, and hopefully not as embarrassing as that. But, yeah, I will die from time to time. And then here's where shit gets real. Like, this guy's a certified badass. So, those are his guts. You can see his guts. His guts for all to see, people. If you ever have a problem, throw acid on it. And that's like, make your villain a douchebag rule number 1. Make him backhand a woman. Like, in this age of equality, still, that's how you establish a douchebag. Backhanding a woman. So I'm gonna quote someone here. One of my heroes of YouTube, Pat of Super Best Friends Play. He saw this scene and his quote was, "My God, this isn't Deus Ex. This is RoboCop." Which is a pretty apt description. They're gonna rebuild him.
Come on in. Stay with us.
So the Deus Ex theme, or the Human Revolution theme, I guess, plays over all of this. And this...
he's not going to like this.
Everyone wants to have robot parts, but, like, the surgery's gotta be painful. I really like this secrets, these intro credits. You know, shows the
I love you.
you know, the credits and the game designers, and kind of shows him going from torn apart human to robot man. Like, look at that.
Sorry.
Just each shot going back to his organs and stuff. Shove all that computer stuff up in his brain.
Give me the telecom package.
And then possibly one of the coolest things, these robot eyes. And here we go, Deus Ex, Human Revolution. And then, like, a superimposed director's cut. It's not super clean, but it looks good. And then we come to a loading screen. I think it's, what, like 7 months later? It'll probably tell us. Yeah, 6 months later. Big Bro surveillance. Who's gonna trust a surveillance company called Big Bro? Like, come on, man. We're not evil. Honest. And then we gave him sunglasses embedded in his skull. Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Adam, it's David. You in the building?
Just entered the lobby.
Sorry to pull you out of sick leave so soon, but we've got a situation. A break-in at our Milwaukee Junction factory. Meet me at the helipad.
I have to see Pritchard first. Something's wrong with my retinal enhancement.
Frank's on the 2nd floor in the tech lab. Make it quick. People's lives are at stake.
So now, you can fuck around here, like, and the game will punish you for it. When he says people's lives are at stake, he is not kidding. People will die, and you will feel bad. Like, and you're tempted to stay around, because everyone's got little dialogue, and they talk about you. You want to explore the offices. This is a good conversation. I'm going to come talk to this guy.
Mexican Town massacre wasn't his fault.
Then why was he kicked off the force? I'm just saying he's too much of a risk. Jensen, didn't hear you coming. You should probably be heading for the helipad, don't you think?
I probably should. And so you always get these little choices. It doesn't really affect anything. Just how you kind of want Jensen to answer things, so you can be a dick. It usually comes down to being a dick or being less of a dick.
I'll get there. But I thought I'd better clear up a few things first about my current mental state.
Heard that, did you?
It's like the first augmentation they gave him was a throat full of gravel. Listen to that voice.
What happened to you was horrible. Most people don't recover this fast.
And you think sitting at home and obsessing over it is the better way to go?
He's got a point.
It's just, things have been pretty rough around here, Jensen. The last thing any of us needs is more funerals.
Agreed. Oh, and by the way, that Mexican Town massacre was a complete bohica. But I wasn't fired because of it. I quit.
There's a difference?
Yeah, a little thing called integrity. You might want to look at
Everyone's a little bit jittery in this game. Their heads wobble kind of weird. So you got your little waypoints on the map. That's telling me I gotta go over here to Pritchard. And like this is another kind of good way of introducing you to a lot of things. Like you can see the beams of the camera, but they're friendly, so you don't have to dodge anything. You can see all the offices. There's locked, and there's different ways to get into them. And I kind of like the way the head does bob as you walk and move. And you can turn off this highlight. I know some people really hate it, but I think it's useful. And it kind of, you know, his eyeballs, his laser augmented eyeballs are seeing things for him. So here's Prick again.
About time. What happened? You get stuck in an air duct on the way over?
Yeah, nice to see you too, Francis. Something's wrong with my retinal display.
Like, look at him twitch around.
If it's what I think it is, probably. Of course, it might seem.
This is cool interface.
Processors weren't completely in sync. But don't worry. Your Sentinel health implant will kick in soon, repairing any damage that might have caused.
You'll probably see later, if you get hit with like an EMP grenade, this pops up again, the rebooting, which is really cool.
Picking up hostiles yet, but you should be seeing radar and targeting reticules. Biomedical data too, if you're in pain.
Right. We done here? Because Sarif is waiting for me at the helipad.
I know. Radicals have broken into our manufacturing plant and taken hostages.
Sounds like a perfect first mission.
Save people.
Lucky for you, I'm gonna ignore that comment. We're done here.
So, and then you got your full menus and stuff. So you got your health up there in the corner. Your batteries, you know, different augmentations will require battery power. My radar's working more properly. So I'm going to head for the helipad, and this will start the first actual mission of the game. But I don't really want to get into that right now. I think we've done the tutorial. We've got a good intro, so I'm going to... oh, there's the helipad.
Adam, how close are you to the helipad?
Almost there.
Good. Because SWAT's about to turn this into a PR nightmare. Meet me in the chopper. I'll brief you as we go.
So,
You think the news is right?
yeah, so I'm going to call this here, and we're going to call this a nice jumping off point. We will save the game so that I don't lose everything I just did. And when we come back, we will be heading towards the Milwaukee Junction manufacturing plant to save some lives. Another thing that took me a long-ass fucking time to realize is Milwaukee Junction is a place apparently right near Detroit. They are not actually going till Milwaukee. Now, I'm a Canadian. Surprise, surprise. So I didn't really know that right away. So there's your fun fact. There is Milwaukee and Milwaukee Junction in Detroit.